Alright, fam, the update of the century. Oh man, I just sold my car for 10 racks. It's a car max. So I think the next step is, man, it was just a minute ago that I was celebrating this place. It's wonderful residence. Now I think I'll be terminating my lease like 2 months into this bitch. We'll see what's gonna happen. Also, update, I haven't paid rent. It's June 16th. But I guess they do 30-day. I mean, they've been texting me or whatever, but it's like 30-day notice, 60-day notice, and then eviction. So I have the 10 racks. I have a late fee, so I think my balance is now like not 930 something, but the rent is like 750 plus utilities. So we're basically gonna be back where we were living in a studio before, except this time it's a much nicer studio. It's a luxury studio. I think I still have to even get approved for it, so I don't even know if that's gonna work. But I have all faith. I have all faith that it's gonna work. So the plan is get the money, get the studio. It's like 1,700 or 1,800, if it's somewhere in that range. Basically 2 racks a month, and then get the studio. I might keep my table and chair, but come on, that stuff is gonna be able to be replaced for like $100, so I might just toss it here. Great thing is that the bus takes me from here, Victorville, to LA for like $25. So that's pretty cheap. A lot better than an Uber. I don't even know why I didn't think about that before, brother. Like, I'll be driving to LA. I mean, I also was doing a lot of different things, but I'd be driving to LA and yeah, it'd probably be on like $60 in gas, plus the mental strain of driving with people in LA. I feel so free now that I don't have a car. I was thinking about getting a bike, but honestly, at this point, I don't even think it's necessary. I think I'm just gonna ride out the wave of public transportation for a little bit. So with the studio, if I get approved 2,000 a month, it'll be like, let's just say I have a few months leeway. Then I'm gonna be busking. I'm going to be performing my music on the promenade. So I need to get a PA system. I just need ideally I want like a headset mic, because I like handheld mics, but honestly, the more I think about it, it's like, why would I, especially if I'm gonna be performing out there for like 8 hours? I don't even know if that's possible. Like physically, like I know I can. Like you just have to move every 2 hours or something. I gotta get a permit. I gotta get a sales thing too if I want to like sell tickets to my show, to a show that I'm going to have, because I gotta have a show. Hire a photographer. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I gotta connect with that photographer. Yeah, I'll probably maybe have like one show, maybe perform for a little bit, and then have people buy tickets. Maybe for a show sometime. But then I'll have to hire a photographer, hire security. That's about it. Now maybe an engineer, maybe a sound engineer. But I'd have to coming up with the actual run of shows is easy. I got poems, I got scenes, I got music. The question is, okay, I could learn piano. Like I could really do it up. I could be playing piano. We'll see. But yeah, 10 racks. So I'm gonna have to terminate my lease. Probably pay at least 2 racks, if not more, for that. 2 racks for the studio. About a rack for the PA system. Probably another rack because I sold my studio monitors, my mic, and my interface, and my computer. So I'm probably gonna get all used equipment, probably another rack for that. So I might be left with like the breathing room of like 2 months. But I'm going on and I'm putting all my chips in. I've thought about this so much, and it's just like, okay, like I could play it really safe and like stay out here and bus in to the city and get a cheap like office space, just to like work out of the office space and sleep there. But I'm like, yo, like if I'm gonna do it, I gotta do it. You know, like I'm not wasting any more time. I know it's probably gonna be another. Like I was watching this video with Sarah Marie, and she's like, oh yeah, when February comes around, like it's gonna be totally different. Even when like August comes around, it's gonna be totally different. So like today's June 16th, 2026, and my goal is basically to be able to sustain myself with the busking for at least, I mean, hopefully for a while. I mean, I know I saw ranges of like, oh, you can make 600 to like a little over a rack a week, maybe 2 racks. I don't even know. I'm like, yeah, yo, if I can do that. And like the studio, I was thinking about doing it on the promenade because I actually was there recently with my family, and I was like, oh, there are a bunch of people performing. I was like, perfect, I'll fit in. I can just do this. Cause bro, I was making like $20-$30 an hour with Uber, more closer probably like to 20, not including gas. So it's like, yeah, it's gonna be fine. Like I'll be able to bring in the money, pay the 2 racks a month. But no, see, I'm changing my whole mindset because I'm like, yo, like I can't be afraid of money. Like Drake said, just pay the man. Like Michael Jackson said, I just wrote a check for $500 million. Like that's just gonna be life. Like life is just gonna be high spending, high income. So changing my mindset around that, and then I'll be looking back at this like, oh my god, 2 racks a month, like that's nothing. In reality, it is really nothing. It's just the mental bit of just being like, okay, like I'm really chasing my dreams. Like I'm really gonna be out here and like still taking acting classes. So I wasn't there yesterday and I wasn't there last week, but I think I'll be there next week. Hopefully I can move in. Hopefully the check clears and I can apply, move in and everything by next week. But if not, I think it'll be okay. Then I'll just join the week after that. But I have all the movie assignments. I haven't been doing exercises, but that's okay. Not okay, it's okay. I've kind of been resetting. I have clothes that I'm like, okay. I mean, maybe I'll keep a lot of them for props mostly, but like in terms of like my brand as an artist and like what I actually wear, like I'm thinking about I'm gonna get some shades. Maybe not. Maybe not. And of course I'll be doing my makeup, my nails, wigs eventually, and like I even want to do like clown face and shit like that. Like, okay, but yeah, wardrobe is gonna be changing. But yeah, eventually. I mean, this place is dirty. Like, I really don't want to show y'all, but you know, YOLO. Like, this is what it looks like. Yeah, so I'll be basically, the goal is to make, I mean, yeah, the goal would be to make like, let's just start small and say like 600 a week busking. I'm gonna have to learn, but it's just gonna be like learning anything else. And at least it's like finally I'm doing something that I want to do. Like I know the Uber and Lyft was, well, I didn't even do Lyft. I was going to, you know, I could have taken that path. I could have went down the small, make yourself small path and just done some more roadie. But after I got back from my sister's graduation and like hearing from all these grads about what they're doing, and even hearing from my sister about like how she was impressed about what other people are doing, I'm like, man, that stuff is small, bro. Like I can do anything. Like I really can do anything. And what was I gonna say? Like, yeah, I could easily make like 10K a month. You know, she was talking about like, oh, these people sell this for like 10K and they be selling a lot. And I used to sell packages for like 6,000. You know, for social media, but I didn't even like doing that. You know, I want to have full artistic control over everything, and like just be performing what I want to perform. So I know I can get to that point. I think busking is probably the first stage, and then after that, I'll have to see. Because like before, I was like, man, how am I going to? I'll probably maybe be able to sell my T-shirts. So maybe I'll wear the Congo T-shirts. But even then, it's like, okay, well, actually that's not bad, because I could sell one. If I sell one, that might cover a whole hour, right? So it'd be like, as long as I have a $20 margin, then I'll have to sell the joints for like at least 40, if not 60, because it's like, it really depends on how many I sell type shit. So yeah, but that'll be the goal. First goal is busking / get some shows in, and then sell some merch, and I think, oh yeah, and then of course I'll be doing the acting and modeling. Like I have to, once I get my computer, I'll finally, because I was talking to one of my sister's friends, and she was like, why not do it all? And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Why am I like holding back? Sending my modeling headshots. Send in my headshot for my acting gig on the 27th, and then yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna have to book a studio again. I'll probably just rent a camera for now. Now I'm thinking, I'm like, oh wait, like, should I sold everything, bro. But honestly, I kind of needed to in the moment to make things work. But I can probably just like rent a camera for a day. Same one I had before, Sony ZV-1 type shit. Even though I want to get a better camera. Maybe I'll rent a better camera. I'll just have to figure out how to use it. And I think you can get this price for a whole weekend. On ShareGrid, you can just do like a rent it for the weekend for the same price as it is daily. So maybe do that, and then because I already have one of my acting friends that will even be a model for me to practice shooting, so that'll be good too. So we're kind of diving into the deep end for real. But I was thinking, I was like, what, this is what I need to do, because if you keep staying small, you're gonna stay small. You have to dive into the deep end at some point, and that whether you're prepared fully or not is kind of irrelevant, because there's never gonna be a time when you're really like, oh yeah, I'm prepared. Like, you have to do it. Like, it's like, I was thinking, like, when I debated, and my coach put us in varsity pretty early. It's like, it's not gonna be like me debating novices is going to like prepare me to debate varsity. It's like, you have to start debating varsity to actually improve, right? So you're gonna come in under-equipped, but over time you're going to then develop the muscle. Like the lifting weights analogy too, right? It's like, okay, you can't gain muscle by constantly lifting the same weight. You have to at some point increase the weight and struggle for a little bit before you're able to actually do it fully, and then you're fine. So yeah, it'll work out. So yeah, I'll have maybe a couple months leeway, and then busking. It's gonna be scary, but it's gonna be fun. So street performing, and then what else? Yeah, I think, outside of that, it's just business, right? Like, it's I have all these songs, I was like, I threw it away over here, but they're all on my cloud, so I'll just have to get my cloud back, get my songs back. I know the payment is due on the 20th, so that's perfect timing in a way. I don't even remember what my login is, but I'm sure I'll be able to figure it out or find it or something. It's only $90 a year for like 5 terabytes, so get my music, spend every day pretty much just mixing and releasing. And then I'll have to split that with the business half of like uploading my lyrics, getting on SoundCloud, all these other things. Luckily I have more photo content to put on my pages and stuff. You know, I have my YouTube headshot from shots from Kuwaisi. Yeah. So I need to do the business side. But yeah, what else? I think that's about it. Gonna order some food as like a celebration for me taking this big step. But outside of that, I think that's it. I mean, there's so much shit I gotta throw in here, so much money. I don't even say money wasted anymore. Like, it's just money that I thought I was gonna use and I didn't end up using it, so I'm not gonna sell it. It's, you know. But yeah, that's the update. You know, so this will be a moment in history. Through all the shit, I was looking at my videos, YouTube videos, when I was living at the other studio before I even got this place, and you know, I was happy. I was like, man, you actually sound like you're making sense. Like in all these moments, I sound like, oh my god, I sound so crazy. But then like I'll look back at it and now I basically like a year later and be like, wow, like, you know, you actually had this shit under control. And it's a kind of amazing how much has happened in a year alone, because I just moved out here in August. And I was coming off of like a year of like terrible depression and like suicidal thoughts, and like even still making songs. Like, damn, I was still thinking about suicide. You know, and that was August, and we haven't even gotten back to August again. And in under a year, pretty much, like I'll be in a luxury studio. Like I'll be in a luxury studio in Hollywood. Like, that's huge. Like, and my music is like doing well. Like, for zero promotion, zero advertising, literally just pressing release, like I'm getting a bunch of views, a bunch of comments, you know, like not a bunch, but somebody commented Bun's ass song. I was like, should I reply? Should I delete? How should I reply? I'm like, at this point, just whatever, we'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm sure it's like some child, so it's not even important. But yeah. This is life. Yeah, I kind of just came to that epiphany of like, yeah, you know what? Like, I gotta, you know, I've been looking at the mansions in Malibu. You know, I come on now, I ain't giving up on that dream. And you know, watch the Sarah Marie, Elizabeth Cara, and you know, what's her name? Shay Pila. So you know, they be getting me right. You know, my spiritual mentors, they be getting me right. So let's do this thing. Let's do that thing. Let's do that thing.